I raised my son alone after his mother walked out on us. I worked 2 jobs, sometimes 3, just to make sure he had food, clothes, and a proper education. I never went to college. My life was about survival, not degrees. But every night, no matter how tired I was, I helped him with homework, taught him discipline, and reminded him that respect was worth more than money. The day of his wedding was supposed to be my proudest moment. I wore the only decent suit I had and walked into the grand hall. Guests were everywhere, wealthy people, well-dressed relatives, and in-laws with polished manners. I felt a little out of place, but my heart was full because my son had made it this far. When I walked toward my assigned table, my eyes froze. On the nameplate where my name should have been, there were 2 words written in bold letters: low education. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. My hands shook. That label wasn't just insulting, it reduced my entire life, all my sacrifices, into 2 cruel words. People at nearby tables chuckled under their breath. I caught a few whispering, "That's the father? No wonder he looks so simple." I sat down quietly, my chest burning with humiliation. But instead of anger, something inside me told me to wait, to hold my head high. The ceremony went on, and when it was time for the speeches, the groom, my son, took the microphone. He looked around the hall, then at me. "My father," he began, "is the reason I stand here today. Some of you labeled him low education. Yes, he never went to college. But while you judged him, he worked himself to the bone to give me this life. He's my hero, my teacher, and the wisest man I know. Without him, there is no me. Without him, there is no Wedding. If you think education is just about books, then you've never learned about sacrifice, love, and strength. And those, my father has in abundance." The hall went silent. Then, applause erupted, louder than the music, louder than the whispers. Some guests even stood up in respect. My son walked down from the stage, came straight to me, and hugged me tight. Tears welled in my eyes. That label on the table had tried to belittle me, but my son's words proved the truth. Education doesn't only come from schools. Sometimes, it comes from the strength of a father's hands, the sweat on his forehead, and the love in his heart. That night, I walked out of the wedding hall with my head higher than ever. They could keep their labels. I knew who I was, and more importantly, so did my son.